Hi everyone, okay, so 3 years ago I did create a video called Why Being Gay is Wrong, and basically I debunked some anti-gay arguments and all that kind of stuff. So I thought I would now revisit this 3 years on, as it is Pride Month, just to kind of carry on debunking some of these arguments and just show that being queer in 2017 is kind of still the same as it was 3 years ago. So let's get on with the ignorance. Being LGBT is not a big deal anymore. Oh my god, seriously, can I just say, the amount of people that say to me whenever I do a video like this, it's not a big deal anymore, why do you need to make this video, what's the point, you know, being LGBT is such a good thing these days. Do your research. Yes, being part of this community has got better in the last few years. However, there is still so much discrimination that goes on every single day. Just look at my YouTube comments. These are the kind of things that I have to deal with every single day. There are so many places out there where it's still illegal to be gay and it's still illegal to be yourself. Even in places in England and America and stuff, in these small towns, people are still small-minded and they haven't opened themselves up. There are still places where it's still like that. Go to these families where kids are growing up and their parents are homophobic. Are you saying that it's not relevant anymore for these kids? What about these little kids who can't be themselves? It's so needed. It is so needed. I just don't believe in homosexuality. Same as last time, we ain't the paranormal. We're not here to be believed in. There's not something that needs to be believed in. We're not something that you can't see. We're here. I see gay people. If gay people get married, it means our marriage means less. So it is actually 3 years again now since England did legalize same-sex marriage. And let's think about how many marriages it has destroyed. None! And if it did destroy your marriage was so rubbish to start with. If you put all your effort into your own marriage that you've put trying to stop us from getting married, maybe your marriage would have been amazing and your wife or your husband would have been looking elsewhere. No, bitch. How do you know you're gay unless you've tried being with a woman? How do you know you're straight unless you've tried being with a man? And I'm generalizing which sex would say that, but you know. Gays shouldn't adopt. Children need a father and a mother. Because you know, marriage is all about having children. Not every single children who have a single mother or a single father or whatever shouldn't be allowed to be raised at all by them, because you have to have a male and a female role model. I love having a good rant. These kind of things make me quite happy, to be honest. Yay, hatred, yay, I love hatred, yay, give more hatred so I have more videos to do. I just don't want it near my children, it will confuse them. Don't want to tell you what's more confusing for a child? Kids who grow up who are LGBT, not being able to see people who are LGBT. That's so damaging to a child. Assuming your child is straight and assuming that your child wants to be with the opposite sex or whatever is so damaging. I remember growing up and literally not seeing a single gay person properly until I was 16. That's how bad it was. I was so confused with who I was because I wasn't able to, express and be taught about this kind of stuff. There was no education for kids my age back when I was in school. And it all ties into the whole thing of gays being choosing to be gay. Realistically, if people did choose to be gay, so the hell what? Let people choose to be gay. What does it matter to you? If they're not hurting anyone else, why does it matter? But if gay people have gay pride, why don't straight people have straight pride? I do this every single year. I go on about this kind of stuff. You do not get murdered for being straight. I literally, the amount of trans people that have been killed this year, just in America alone, there's been 13 or 14 trans people who've been murdered. And I know some of you probably will think, oh, well, that's not very much considering the population. One is too many. Don't tell me you want to have straight pride, bitch. We want one day, we having gay pride, we're having one gay pride parade here, we have one day and it's too much for people. I was oh my God. Just be happy that you don't need a pride to start with. But why are you gay? One day I woke up and I was I really want to be discriminated against now. I just love that feeling of being called a faggot and die and told to kill myself and pushed downstairs in school. I was just I love this so much. I want to be gay. I'm just gay because I'm gay. There's no reason why I'm gay. I'm just gay. Now on some of the things that maybe allies and people do say to gay people that they probably shouldn't. But who's the man and woman in your relationship? Well, I'm non-binary and I'm into men, so that's a very confusing subject. Stop buying into this sexist role in society that has to be a male and a female. This isn't so much even homophobic. It's more having to say in every relationship there has to be a female and male, and who has that role? Who's more of the mother kind who would stay at home and cook or whatever, and who's the father kind who would go out and do the work. Literally, that's such a caveman view. Such a caveman view. Do you know John then? He's gay too. Yes, because every single gay person knows every other gay person. I swear, I work in retail, so I see people come in all the time, new people and a lot of regular people who come in, and they always ask me, do I know this person? Do I know this person? Because they're gay. gay. I'm like, London is so huge. Like, London is so huge. How am I supposed to know every gay person? How can you possibly think someone does? Like, it's so stupid. I'm not homophobic, but, oh my God, literally, I swear to God, the amount of people that say to me at work, again, the amount of people that come and say, I'm not homophobic, but you know, I don't like the ones that sort of like just scream and shout and wear makeup and's very queenie. I'm like, bitch, that's me. Like, that's literally me. Like, and this is very prevalent inside the community as well. The amount of people who are like, mask for mask. So what's your coming out story? Some people will have really traumatic coming outs. Some people, like I've had friends who've been kicked out their houses, who've not been able to live at home anymore because their parents don't like them anymore and they're like, oh, kick them out and disown them. Like, that's a horrific thing to go through. And when you just met someone, if you're there going, so what was your coming out story? It can put people in like a really like horrible position where they're like, oh, because they might not be comfortable enough with you to share this side of their life with them. Like, it's quite a sad thing to go through. You know, really get to know them first and really befriend them and really become close to them before you start asking things like really invasive questions. Oh my God, I want a gay best friend. We are not toys. Like, we're not toys. We're not a key ring. We're not like a Furby that you take around with you, bitch. Don't introduce me to people as your gay friend. I am just your friend who happens to be gay. You wouldn't say, this is my pierced friend, or this is my contact lens friend. Like, you know, it's weird, but you think it's okay to say to someone, this is my gay friend. My friend's gay, he'll be perfect for you. Straight people, no. No. So if I have left anything out of this video that you think should have been included, please comment down below and let me know, and maybe I'll do another part. I don't know. Anyway, make sure you do come to London Pride. It is on the 8th of July in London. I'm so excited. Hopefully I get to meet so many of you there. But make sure you hit the like button. Massive shout out to Kelly, Stephanie, and Jordan, who are my top 3 patrons. I love you so much. If you would like to become a patron, there's a link down below. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and do all that kind of good. Bye. Mess.